Hello everyone, I'm Yusuf NALBANT, and I'm an international student here in Murcia, and I'm here to explain my project Attention to Diversity in School Organization. I hope you enjoy. Hello, I'm the principal of the elementary and primary school in the Molina de Seguro, located in the region of Murcia, and I want to make a proposal including 10 development ideas for the school to deal with the diversity of our schools and how to attract the maximum number of students to our institution by my management team. Unfortunately, they let me use AIT tools. However, there are some questions they delivered to me. So in this informative video, I will be answering to those questions. I hope you enjoy. So when it comes to first question, as you know that our institution operates within an economically constrained area and experiencing significant immigration, illegal activity and addiction issues, and high dropout rates. So, when it comes to second question, right now we will be seeing the AI transcript. So let's examine together. Perspective. I believe that we can use language support program because now though people need to understand each other to solve issues. Therefore, for students coming from diverse countries and backgrounds, there should be a language support program. These programs facilitate the integration and academic success of all our students. And also, I believe that this program can also be valuable for their parents, and as I will explain later on why. And I think that the second aspect that we can use is the parental involvement programs, because we cannot think of our students without their parents, especially for students with different backgrounds. We also need them. We need to understand their circumstances. For instance, if the parents cannot speak the language, the situation will eventually affect the students' lives. Therefore, I believe that we also offer some sort of language courses for their parents as well. In this way, together we will follow the students' development and we will fix those issues together as a community. And I believe that the other important aspect is cultural responsive circle. Different cultures are a treasure for us, and because we believe that every culture brings something special, it can make these students feel better, seeing aspects of themselves in the curriculum. This approach also benefits our Spanish students by exposing them to new perspectives. And when it comes to another perspective, I think that can be useful by AI, anti-bullying and inclusion campaigns, because we believe that bullying and discrimination occur due to lack of information and stereotypes. And the best way to combat this is through inclusion campaigns involving families. And I believe that we share the responsibility of eliminating discrimination. And when it comes to the five proposals we can work on by IA, life skills and career developments and extracurricular activities to prevent dropout, as you know, and drop out rates and integrate our students into the community, we need to provide them with goals and aims and opportunities because this gives them a reason to achieve and work positively. Additionally, our doors are always open after school hours for activities. When it comes to our second question, I believe that, yeah, some of these measures seem appropriate for my institution because most of them do not require excessive funding or hardship. They aim to raise awareness and address issues prevalent in our region and community. And when it comes to our third question, as discussed earlier, the law can emphasize the importance of accommodating students from diverse linguistic and cultural backgrounds. Therefore, it's possible to implement language support programs, life skills, and career development activities. The Murcia Autonomous Region's documentation also supports anti-bullying and all inclusion campaigns aiming to eliminate discrimination against students. And finally, when it comes to another question, I think that the entire school community, students, parents, teachers, and staff are all affected because our coexistence and external activities are also impacted, including or also timetable adjustment. So this question, I can say that first of all, connection with peers, because with these new measures, we are trying to integrate everyone to our community by avoiding bullying and hate, and also by taking some measures like language access, career development, and some other outdoor activities. We emphasize the connections beyond the classroom. First of all, to answer this question, let's revise some concepts. Actually, diversity doesn't only mean that students with different backgrounds, different complexities, or different culture. It's a comprehensive term, and it can also mean that students with different learning abilities or maybe in more simple way, learning hardships. And when it comes to this situation, I believe that AI offered us anything. Because whether they are coming from other backgrounds or ethnics or not, different learning abilities or tailored programs, or most basically, PLA should also be considered. So, for this last question, for this section, I believe that the AI overlooks interpersonal relationship within a learning context, such as teacher-students connection and interaction among peers in complex systems. Additionally, the proposal does not specifically address the regulation governing those areas, potentially missing essential aspects of educational relationships. Thanks for this question because I believe that this is highly important. As a principal of a school in an economically restricted area with slight immigration, I focus on promoting coexistence and creating a cohesive community where people from diverse backgrounds can be appreciated and respected, fostering harmonious interactions. To achieve this, I emphasize the following focus. We will examine it soon. First thing first, inclusive education. By focusing on inclusive education, I believe that I can embrace diverse students' needs, including disabilities and backgrounds. And this reflects my comprehensive leadership as a principal and makes my school's accepting identity, providing an inclusive environment fosters empathy, respect, and equality. And these things essential for a harmonious school community where no one left behind. And surely, cultivating respect and empathy. As a principal, I implement programs like cultural days to promote empathy, respect, and understanding among students. Simply displaying banners on the walls isn't enough. We need the actions to foster meaningful communications and navigate the personal complexities within our diverse school community. Because this approach, I believe, that reflects my servant, emphatic, and knowledgeable leadership style, acknowledging the cosmopolitan values of my school and emphasizing the importance of my community, listening and supporting each other's growth. And the other thing is the promotion of dialogue and conflict resolution. As a leader, I understand that conflict is a natural part of our role, and effective resolution is essential for maintaining coexistence. When conflict arises in our school, everyone, students, teachers, and parents, engage in dialogue. Because my school emphasizes on open communication and shared responsibility, because we cannot do everything. This approach reflects my democratic leadership style, which emphasizes participation and consensus, building to address challenges collectively, and foster a cohesive school environment. And I believe that social and emotional intelligence is also another thing we need to consider. As a principal school that prioritizes holistic education, we include emotional intelligence and social skills alongside academics because theoretical knowledge allows is insufficient and for life, and we need to allocate special resources and time to develop those aspects, recognizing that not all students can access such opportunities at home due to financial constraints. Each year, we enhance our curriculum and social groups, emphasizing art, theater, which reflects my relational and visionary leadership style, focus on nurturing well-rounded students. And for the final thing, parents and community engagement, I think, is crucial. Because as an experienced leader, I understand that a school is like a second home for students, but not one. With parents and communities playing crucial roles in achieving our mission. Emphasizing this, I actively engage with diverse stakeholders, especially communities, recognizing that some students with challenging family relationship require additional support. And this approach, I believe, that reflects my realistic and transformative leadership, aimed at inspiring collective efforts to address complex issues and create a positive change within our school community. And also, I believe that this question is also important to reconsider. So, my answer is PLA, because as we also discussed during our ICT meetings, personalized learning environments are essential in education, especially for understanding each student's unique learning styles, challenges, and interests. By assessing individual needs, we can break down complex topics into manageable parts using SIT resources, maybe visual like Dali, audio materials, activities, and tools, large pairs, or simplified language can enhance learning experiences. Designing a hand-on learning activity with real-world examples can further engage students and develop their sensory skills within the classroom settings. And also, adaptive curriculum and instruction can also be important aspects we can consider. We can also modify the current curriculum and content and teach instruction to match students' cognitive levels by providing maybe concrete examples or using maybe simplified language. During the sessions, we discovered that some students have shorter attention span than older students. Therefore, breaking topics into smaller parts can be beneficial. It's also possible to provide them with differentiated instructions in a classroom setting, utilizing all senses such as visual interactions and integrating sensory skills and incorporating real-life situations. For instance, when teaching geography, Let's use AR technology because it can enhance understanding, and for science topics, use real life objects, and this can activate all the senses and increase comprehension. And appreciating positive behavior, on the other hand, is also important. Praising good behavior increases the likelihood of its reoccurrences, aiding habit formation. To capture attention and stimulate the senses, encouraging appreciated behavior with positive rewards can be effective by maintaining self-autonomy and avoiding classical conditioning techniques. I believe that I deserve a grade of 8 because I believe I have grasped the concepts we have covered so far. Although I don't always find solution to issues, I can recognize them now. Before, I didn't see many things as a complex or relevant to a teacher considerations because I wasn't aware of their impact. Now, including myself, I can make assumptions about why a student might struggle to learn or avoid school. The most crucial idea I have learned about is complexities and coexistence, because your complexities define your coexistence and your perspective of it. Education is a system, and to achieve good outcomes, you must establish your system well. And frankly, I never imagined that there could be so many different timetables for integrated education, like AB block or flexible timetables. In my country, I only experienced the traditional one, which I thought was a good option. However, after working on its drawbacks and considering my emotions and seeing other options, my perspective changed. That unless you create a learning environment that can welcome everyone, regardless of their background, I believe that you will always lag behind as an individual, as a society, or a community. The people you cannot integrate into education today might become the source of another complexity later on. To be honest, I used to believe that diversity always complicates the educational process, so I avoid it. However, my view has completely changed because dealing with these issues actually taught me many teaching and learning methods. At the beginning of this course, I believed that there would be a written exam, so I focused a lot on the theoretical parts. Regarding theory, I can say I have some understanding. However, when it comes to applying these concepts to real-life stations, preparing this video has helped me greatly to imagine that. While working on this video and answering those questions, I recalled everything we discussed orally. So that's all from me. Thanks for listening and dedicating your time to me. I wish you a great time. Bye.